Hey everybody, this is the Holocron channel. I want to talk about the Acolyte episode 5. This episode was a lot. It was all action, and good action. I thought the choreography was amazing.
I've reacted. Certainly. I've reacted at these, but I've never liked this before.
This Acolyte episode brought a few things to the Star Wars universe that I thought was amazing. First of all was the fight between all the Jedi and the Sith, of course. Seeing him murk down all the Jedi and actually being a formidable opponent to them, I was super impressed. I'm very sad that Jackie Long died. I loved her character design, and I thought she was a great Jedi Padawan. She put on an amazing fight against the Sith Lord. She's the true epitome of a Jedi. She was completely fearless going up against that Sith Lord. She was completely outclassed. She didn't have a chance at all, yet she didn't back down. And I thought that was the true epitome of a Jedi. We should rejoice that she is one with the Force. Rest in peace, Jackie Long.
Was that its name?
I thought there was a lot of potential in Yord. I know a lot of people didn't like Yord, but...
I love Yord. I kind of love to hate Yord, you know what I mean? He's a sweetie.
He was a by-the-book Jedi. He reminded me of kind of like Obi-Wan when he was Qui-Gon's Padawan. I was actually warming up to Yord quite a bit, and to see him get his head snapped like that was brutal. This is not a kid's show. That actually was very disturbing, and it surprised me. Whatever force-resistant metal that the Sith Lord was wearing, it actually shorted the Jedi lightsabers out. It brought a unique dynamic to the fight, seeing the Jedi Master's sabers short out on them. And, you know, you just kind of see the fear in their eyes as they realize that they're completely defenseless against this Sith Lord who's just marking them left and right. The way he talks, the way he looks, and you see those creepy head tilts that he gives when he's in the mask. To me, the whole fight played out like a horror scene. The Jedi clearly outnumbered their opponent, but he wasted them with ease. One thing I gotta give it up though, Jedi Master Soul, he is a badass. He literally had the Sith Lord on his knees. He almost gave into the dark side and just wasted him. He should have. Once again, another true Jedi, he's not gonna kill an innocent. Jedi Master Soul knows that we're dealing with a Sith here.
But a Jedi like you might call me Sith.
I'm guessing when Soul goes back to the Council and says it was a Sith, they're not going to believe him. Just like when Qui-Gon came back to the Jedi Council and said it was a Sith, they didn't believe him. You know, actually, I don't even think it's going to be a Jedi cover-up. I think the Jedi are going to be so ignorant and arrogant of themselves. The Sith couldn't have returned. They've been extinct for a millennia.
I do not believe the Sith could have returned without us knowing.
I'm going to call it now. I believe that he is actually Darth Plagueis. You know, and that goes back to the tale of episode 3. It actually connects to episode 3 where, you know, Anakin and Palpatine were watching the play. He tells them about the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise.
Did you ever hear the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise?
He actually mentions how ironic it was that Darth Plagueis could heal others and save others' lives, but he couldn't save his own.
He could even keep the ones he cared about from dying.
Seeing him force heal Osha at the end of this episode, to me that almost solidifies that we're dealing with Darth Plagueis right now. Qimir being the Sith Lord, everybody called it. He played a very menacing Sith Lord. You know, I'm actually very excited to see where his character goes. It's cool getting a different lightsaber design like Qimir's. the saber within a saber. I thought that was an awesome idea. It surprised me when he pulled it out. I was definitely not expecting that. I loved his fighting style, the thrusting maneuvers. He really didn't leave himself open to any attacks. He was moving so fast and just constantly swinging and blocking. And the part when he uses the force to stop their saber attack and then uses the force to pull the other guy onto his saber and then chop their heads off. And to get all the Jedi deaths in this episode, that was such a surprise. We called it though. I mean, they all had to die for this really to work out. I hope you're enjoying this channel. If you liked it, please give me a like, share this video, subscribe. It helps the channel, and may the Force be with us all.
Oh, there it is. There's my name. It's another check for Daddy.
If you strike me down, I shall become more powerful than you can possibly imagine.
You were the chosen one!